With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
This is Eric Dickerson, four-time rushing champ. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Look, that's
Able to
the
find the open man. That's complete. And they move this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You good, Ray? Or just put him in number 2.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Dickerson trying the right side, and he'll get it inside the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete here to Jordan Reed. A gain there of 21 yards. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis
Nice job.
on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Shutting defenders at the 15. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Love. Now he'll escape to his right. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Mahomes to throw on second down. That ball caught. It's the playmaker, Michael Irvin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Dickerson on the handoff. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. A carry for Dickerson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Right around the 8. Well, the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Eric Dickerson taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Result is a 1st down.
Inside give to Dickerson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2nd down and 3. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and 3. He finds his target, Beckham. Odell Beckham Jr. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. Odell Beckham, 66 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Hester to return from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Open man, right side, it's low. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Running it with Dickerson. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now a second and 6. A shotgun snap for Luck. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. And nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Eric Dickerson, as the first half is winding down. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Visitors 14. Young Way 2 is set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's going to air one out. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A touchdown the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Back to throw. Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Eric Dickerson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Luck now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Third and 2, Luck being chased out left. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 4th down, Locke. A short little throw taken in by Reed. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. From the 50, it's Locke. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Just beating the play clock. It's Locke. And that is caught downfield by Beckham. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On 1st down, Locke. And it's caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Now Locke. He completes it to Beckham. Touchdown! That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And his guys have taken the lead.
So, Charles, just a shocking turn of events here. I mean, right when you thought this game had gotten away from them, they come roaring back and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, you're going to make me wax poetic here. Well, I don't know how good that's going to be, but to me, this is a testament to not giving up. The ethic that the coach instilled in them, that work ethic, that idea that you're never out of the game. Well, this team has grasped onto that. They bought into it and have held each other accountable. They are never out of games, and they just proved it here.
Hester to return from his end zone.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. 23 yards the pickup there. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
Is it?
GGGGs. Game 1 down. Game 1 down. Maybe I'm gonna find some instrumentals and put on real quick.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Arrowhead. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. On first down, Breeze. A short little throw taken in by Reed. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now second and 7. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Breeze now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, Luck. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! A big play there. 58 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. After a fairly uneventful first quarter.
Right, the first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. In trouble, and he's taken down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Breeze now. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Larry Wilson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Awesome!
And this is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
Here's Luck. A short little throw taken in by Reed. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with... always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll have a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I actually saw him with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson.
2nd down and 8.
Throwing is Lock. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Eric Dickerson punching it in from a yard away. And his guys have taken a first quarter. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25.
Ready, go!
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. This is Perry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
We don't own none of the rights to this music.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long
We don't own
periods of
the
time
rights to that
without a
music.
top-flight quarterback.
You feel me?
The way the game is played,
Let's
with
not
all
get
the
banned.
responsibility he has,
Play
and how
it.
the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
his hands quick to Jackson.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Give up that unit a ton of credit for whipping up such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And his a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, he's one of the top receivers in the game, Charles, so no surprise here on the opening drive. They want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And, Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down, because if he gets into high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had three.
It's the Odell Beckham Jr. show. Everybody just keep quitting on me and shit. No. No. My man just quit after I threw one touchdown. You called, I threw a touchdown.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the best thing possible.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors.
And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
CeeDee Lamb to return it from his end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Go. Baylor tight. Ready.
Herbert going to go to the air right away.
Pressure comes and down he goes. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Herbert.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Third and long, it's Herbert. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
5-9. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Let's go. Baylor Tigers. 59. Go.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert rolling to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Hey, Ray. Home troops right.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He moves to second and 10.
To the air again, Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Hey, go Lion. Let's go.
Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll buy some time right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Vernon Davis with an amazing diving catch. And the Panthers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. It's caught. Beckham. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now Luck. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take it back. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Luck. They'll roll him out right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, Luck. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Herbert on 1st down now. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now it's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Ray.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. This almost gets to the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he's going to ball his way in for a Panthers score.
Travis Etienne.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Left side to Lamb.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings us 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Locke. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Just beating the play clock is Locke. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Result is a first down.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now Luck says, let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Lamb gets the green light. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They give him a gain of 37.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Moore, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, go Lion. Ready?
2nd and 10, here's Herbert once more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Block on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Going quickly out to the right side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Second and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Luck. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb, his second sack of the night.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here we go on fourth. Luck. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
They'll run now with Dickerson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And quickly they get to the line.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that ground's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it, and the Panthers will get the football back. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. ETN once more. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go quickly here out to Moore.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Here's Herbert. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
ETN up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On second down, a run with ETN. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hold me trips right.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this off to ETN. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, Ray.
Herbert now to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late, they're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Luck now to throw. A short little throw taken in by Reed. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Luck. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Now Luck. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now it's Luck. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
Well, so much for being backed up against the goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
Well, it took us until the final play chart to officially decide a winner.
EA Sports. It's in the game.